All right, y'all. Welcome back to I Am YouTube. Now we finna pretty much like jump right back into this topic. Yes, I just fucked up on my intro, but that's okay because we all fuck up like that sometimes. But listen here, what we finna start doing now is basically having you guys watch this film, and basically y'all gonna shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna do all of the talking. If y'all want to ask us some questions, make sure y'all just comment into that box down underneath Belicha, and if that for that, I will try to answer all y'all questions as much as I can. Basically, hold on real quick. Yeah, none of this makes no fucking sense, right? It didn't, huh?
No,
So I really didn't need the intro.
at all.
I don't give a. It don't really matter, right?
I was just gonna jump right into it.
You just jump right into it.
Okay, so all
I,
right,
I
so
really didn't need you to like tell me that like I can figure it out myself. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
Okay, all right. So
I don't know.
I am YouTube. We basically here we talk about YouTube, right?
Yeah,
And on this channel we want to speak truth, acknowledgement, and everything else. Correct?
acknowledgement. What,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is
Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement.
that? What is that?
Acknowledgement. You're acknowledging something.
I know what it means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just have a few questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so in YouTube, they say that you have to be signed to a management, and they say
No,
that
you don't.
you have to
No, you don't.
have a team behind you.
No, you don't.
What are your thoughts on that? And can you give us some experience that you've had that you can possibly shine the light on?
Just with that whole entire
Have you? I mean, have you ever been signed to a management
yeah,
team?
yeah, we was both signed. What the fuck you acting so crazy for? You stupid lady. You know we was both signed to these motherfuckers. Like, come on now. Yeah, we was in that bitch. I said we was gonna get in when I first started. When I first fucking started, I had quit my last job and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Didn't know anything that I was getting myself into, right? I'm coming in this bitch from scratch, zero. You know what I'm saying? I'm no socks on the concrete. I'm just barefooted. Yes, we got in. 6 months later, almost, I don't know, close to, no, I'm gonna say 6 months, we get signed, right? Don't know how. Honestly, I really don't know how we got signed. I think we did one project at that time, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was just one project, and it happened. But when we was in there, it was just lies. You know, when you too woke, that shit don't work for you. A woke person would never be able to be a YouTuber. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like you too woke. You can't be too smart. You gotta play dumb as fuck. But while I was in there though, it was like, damn, should I be single? Because it make you feel like you don't deserve to be in a couple relationship in that kind of organization. Like it's totally different than coming in there as a couple. Now when we first got in there, yes, it was about couples, but the shit slowly started coming down to where like, why am I being called just a superstar? Only a few person people that's gonna watch this is gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What does he mean by superstar? I'm not gonna even go into depth to even tell y'all what that means. It just starts showing me that, oh, these motherfuckers really looking for one person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot to learn in it. It could be good now. It could be good and it could be bad. The good part is you gotta play just like what these niggas you seeing on YouTube that signed with them now. You know what I'm saying? They got two beige ass niggas on there that's real dumb as fuck. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Then they got the little Mexican girl. So if you just focus on what they're doing, then yeah, you will make it. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna tell you that clouting is one of the best drugs to do. But they gonna tell you, oh nah, man, you don't want to be like that. That's some lame sucker shit. No, you want a clout. That's exactly what you want to do. In order to make it into this YouTube business is clouting, finessing, kissing ass. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be friends with people that you know you never gonna fit in with. It could be the nerdiest person in this group that has the most money, that's willing to take care of you. You gonna fit in with them because you just faking it till you make it, right? So you gonna fit in with them, but in the same sense, it doesn't do any. It don't do no good for your body. You know what I'm saying? You stressed out every single day. You're forcing yourself to be somebody you don't want to be. What I've noticed, what it did for me is it was starting to change me, and it was not me changing in general of what I'm doing. It was, no, you too good at what you're doing, but I want you to be like this. That's when I got woke, start losing deals. You know,
Do you have any regrets?
um, the only regret that I have, um, It, it was fun at times. Sometimes it was fun. It was fun at times. I think that's on the ground. Meeting people, Um, the regret that I have is not knowing the person you was with could have been something big with you. We all come in as groups, and you didn't know where that shit was really gonna take you at. It could have took you far, or it could have took you halfway. Halfway could have been still the same people that's with you, and it was halfway people we could have all took off together with it while the bullshit that was still going on, but everybody was brainwashed. That's just my regrets was not knowing what door is getting ready to open up next. Not saying it can't open by me doing this by myself. It can, but yes, I could have probably been a little bit more nerdier and just finesse the whole entire thing, but I didn't do that because I was just too woke. I was too woke. I didn't. I'm a firm believer on being real. Sometimes being too real gets you in trouble. Yeah, something like that. But then there's some people on that motherfucker I just don't give a fuck about. I can't stand them.
Mm-hmm.
Just so yeah, it's like I got a regret, but then I don't because I don't have to see these motherfuckers all the time. It was a few that I just did not like. You know, I ain't gonna drop no names unless they say some shit. Then I'll drop names. But other than that, I didn't like a few people, and a few of those people know exactly who I'm talking about.
What do you like if somebody that's starting YouTube and want to start YouTube? What is your advice to them?
Start you a team. If you see somebody that's around you that got talent, take them. Don't listen to nobody, not even your mom and daddy. Not nobody in your family, friends, co-workers. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. Just film. Just have fun. If you fresh coming in, don't even worry about the money. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about the social blade. That's accurately not real, y'all. Because you see it, oh, they making this amount and I'm making this, so I'm getting discouraged. It's not real, y'all. Y'all forget that YouTube got to get their cut, managers got to get their cut, then you get your cut. Okay?
Well, that's if they're signed to a management. If they're
As if that
solo,
I'm letting you know what it is. Sign. I'm letting you stupid motherfuckers know now. You're better off solo. So if you got a group of 5 people, you don't need 30 people. You don't need no funny mics. Shout out to that nigga. You don't need no funny mics. You just need 5 solid niggas. 5 solid females. Whatever the group is, or it could be just couples, 3 couples. That's 6 people in one film. And you come up with a perfect idea. Map it out. I don't give a fuck. Write it out, rehearse it. It don't matter how long it take you to make that video. It could be 3 months. You could be working this video for 3 fucking months. Just make sure when you do nail it, it happens. There's no such thing as consistency, y'all. You're lied to. You don't need to take a course class to figure out what the fuck is going on and talk to somebody behind the screen. I know who's doing that shit. You don't have to do none of that. It's all about mapping something out. When fans see a group of people happy in one video, you got the world. You got the world.
that brings me to my next question. You just said that you don't need nobody else besides just your group. I was listening to a podcast not too long ago, and in this podcast, one of our old management was on there, and
Who?
Ebony.
Oh.
And she mentioned that she had did a consultation, which you know how we feel about that. We feel like it's all scamming again. And she told this poor young girl, man, child, whoever it was, that you could start from zero, and the first thing is to be consistent and to post every day, and you don't need a camera. All you need is your phone.
That ain't what they told us.
What do you think about that?
That ain't what they told us. That is not what they told us. Everything was fancy when we first got up in there. You had to go do a lot. I spent my first, I think, $2,800 when I first started. Yeah, and you gonna spend that money broke. You gonna spend that money broke because you determined to become a YouTuber. But now all of a sudden it's, just a phone and you. I ain't mad about it. It's cool. But that ain't the way that shit go. You don't have to, go in that far and deep with that shit, honestly. You know what's really gonna make you a YouTuber? Like I said,
Mm.
what's going on with the algorithm now, right? Drama,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's pretty much how you're gonna make it. Because that's all we know. That's exactly what we taught, that's what we know, and that's what we learn to do. We don't know how to come together to make, videos look fun and have fun, be happy. Um, just being able to not be for one another. All we know now is being in the same building and not liking each other and make the money out of it. You get what I'm saying now? Make the money out of what we see and what we know. They gonna ask you, what are you good at? Robbing. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the baby boy scene, but if you look at it, you stick to what you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know that's what you're good at, that's the only way you're gonna make money. What are we talking about? You gotta have a certain camera or a laptop to do content. No, we don't. All we gotta do is bring whatever baby mama and baby daddy arguing about with the kids and child support and money and who fucking who and who cheating on who and who got fired from a job and who done broke their leg, who car got repossessed, who over here screwing around with Carmen and who doing this and who doing that. That's the money. That's for the black folks. That's the money, y'all. There's no other way to go. Come on now, there's no other way to go. Pranks ain't gonna make you a YouTuber. It's only gonna make you an influencer, basically working a 9 to 5. We can't get a deal doing pranks. Contract managers. This is what we was taught when we came in. Let's figure it out. I know damn well these people got a better brain than that. Like I know they do. Do we have to really continue to lie to ourselves and say, "Oh, thank you, this working"? No, it's not working. No, it's not. It's not working. I mean, it's so easy to do what they're doing, right? To make money. Just beef, like drama every day. Like, damn, bro, I gotta keep this type of energy up every fucking day. Yes, every day. So you create an algorithm. YouTube doesn't have an algorithm on its own course when you log into YouTube. YouTube is just every fucking thing that's going on around the fucking world, right? Okay. The people is what create the algorithm of YouTube, is what you're doing. So our algorithm keeps us here. We don't go no further. We only go here. Okay. How do we get there? That's what we gotta try to figure out. How do we get there? Do you know the answer to that shit?
How do we get where?
To the top. The upper room. How do we damn near get close to heaven? How do we get these? How do we become what we see that we feel like is hard to get there? How do we do that? I'll tell you how we do that shit. Stop listening to folks. That's how we get there. Stop listening to folks.
Stay focused on yourself.
Focus on yourself. Focus on what you feel that work. You do it. Don't worry about a motherfucker telling you, man, I don't think that shit gonna work. I think we should break down the script and we should do it this way because it'll make. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My doorbell rung and yeah, I don't know. I'm lying like a motherfucker, y'all. My phone's full of storage. Yeah, I'm keep it real like a motherfucker. I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, they want you to break it down and you do it. I think you should do it like this because if we say it this way, it'll sell more and you should go out of town and make it fake this way. And like that's why that shit ain't going nowhere. All that shit gonna do is have your relationship ended. It ain't going no fucking well. You know what I'm saying? So um fuck. What was the question that you asked me? What am I talking about? What topic we on? like for real, what the fuck topic am I on?
Sticking to what you know. You're
Yeah.
basically saying like don't change up your content for nobody. Don't because they're telling you to.
Okay, yeah. That's right. That's my bad because the phone had just fucked up, so I had to redo some shit. So I couldn't remember what I was talking about. I was pretty much in the zone, just blabbering. But yeah, stick to what you know. You know, if you feel it works, what you doing, then stay with that. Don't move because you're afraid that you might not think it's gonna work because they don't like it. That's why I suggest you to just do your own shit. Don't sign no contracts. Just be in your own rhythm. Um, let them do what they doing over there. It's cool. If it's working for them, it's working for them. What works for them is not going to work for you. You see what I'm saying? So you should just focus on what you know how to do. Eventually, the fans will clamp on to what you're doing, and they'll eventually start liking. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you first come on, they're not gonna like you. They're not gonna like you for a very long time. You have to make them like what you're doing, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, it becomes a trend. You know, the words that you're saying, the way you wear a hat, the way you wear your hair, or just certain things that you do, it becomes something. So you have to make that into something, but it takes time. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me. I stopped for a while, and then I had to come back. But I come back, I'm still the same person. That's the thing. Don't come back trying to be different or talking proper or trying to whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just be you. That's it. This shit only takes one fucking time.